morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and today's shout out goes to J Bag of Donuts. J Bag of Donuts was first to say first in one of my recent videos, and thus wins this shout out, so congratulations. Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and I have a neat review for you today. This is the HG T22 Smart RC system from MJX. This is a neat system, folks, that you can use on most RC cars and boats even with this particular system. And what is it? It is a GPS system that you can install in your car to give you the speed and location of your car, along with remaining battery power on your car. What it comes with is actually a nice 3-channel controller that it's actually not too shabby. This big controller. There's a lot of features on the controller with this particular model, but let's go over some of the buttons on here. We got a function button up here. This is for controlling the 3rd channel, such as if you had LED lights on your car, you can turn them on and off with that function button there. It does have trim buttons for trim knobs, actually, for throttle, dual rate, steering trim, steering dual rate, and it even has a hyper button that you press right here, and it puts your car in warp drive if you want to do wheelies. It goes to max speed instantaneously by pressing this button here. Pretty neat. But other things about it, it has you can reverse throttle trim or throttle and steering if you want to reverse the controls. Additionally, you have your standard steering wheel and you have your throttle. One other thing this thing has built inside of it is a Bluetooth relay system. It receives the data from the receiver being sent to it. The receiver also has a transmitter, transmits telemetry data to the controller, and then the controller relays that to your phone via Bluetooth. And we'll go into that a little bit later here as we talk about it. But I mentioned your phone. Notice this also has a snap-on phone holder that you can attach to this. Let me disconnect it just to show you that it does snap on and off. It's not as easy as it looks. We're going to leave it snapped on. It's already snapped on. But you put your phone in here. One thing about the phone holder, it is installed sideways on this. I wish that there was a way that they can move the phone holder so you can see the phone data, like have your phone flat here instead of sideways like that, because you're going to need to turn the controller sideways to view your phone to see that phone data. Now, that being said, this is a great improvement over the previous GPS system that I reviewed from MJX, where they had an armband that you'd strap onto your arm somewhere. It was almost impossible to view the data from your phone using that armband while driving this at the same time. So this is an improvement. Again, I wish that they would adjust this so that you could view it, the phone, such as your phone be flat like such on this, but that's the way it is. Okay, let's talk more about it. What else comes in here? It comes with a GPS module. This is what detects your GPS data, the satellite GPS data, and gives you the speed and location of your car or boat. And this has this plug that plugs into the receiver. We're going to go over installation also in this video, so don't just hang around. We'll show you how to hook this up onto your car or boat. Additionally, you get this RX receiver, system. Now, I think you need to use this receiver with this particular controller because it is made for this controller. So, yeah, you're going to need to use this no matter what car you're using. But what we got is channel 1 for, I believe, steering, channel 2 for throttle, channel 3 would be for lights, or for my car, it's for fan power. It powers the fan. The 4th channel is GPS. You plug the GPS directly into this. It's not hard at all to set that up with a GPS. And the final one is battery power. It gives you can have the remaining battery power on your car relayed to your phone and displayed on your phone. With that in mind, there's several ways to hook that up, and these are the cables to attach to either directly to your battery or to your ESC. If your ESC has power output showing you remaining battery power, which mine does, I'll show you how to hook that up too. So, and what else you get in the box is antenna mounts for the antenna from the receiver. So, other thing in the box is you get the instruction manual. Let's go over everything you get in the box. Instruction manual, the controller, the phone mount, antenna mounts, the receiver, the GPS, and the cables for hooking up the battery power, remaining battery power to your phone, along with some 3M tape for sticking these devices onto your car, which you will need. Now, I mentioned the Bluetooth. Again, this connects to your phone via Bluetooth, and then you open an app called Hyperwheels, the Hyperwheels app, available on Google Play and iTunes, or Apple Store, Apple App Store. And with that app, you can view the speed of the drone, or speed of the car, the location of the car, and remaining battery power on your car. So, all in all, you know, pretty neat system, and I'm pretty sure this will work with most RC cars out there. You don't have to have an MJX RC car to use this particular system, and I do kind of like this controller. It isn't not a shabby controller, and I believe the price of this system is not too shabby either, if I remember correctly. I think it's around, well, I'm not going to say it because I might be wrong, but again, pretty neat system. Let's show how to hook it up, folks. That's the next thing. Okay, this is the internals of my MJX 16207, and notice first thing you need to find is the receiver on your car, and there's my receiver right there. Now what I'm going to do, folks, now you notice that there's 3 sets of wire bundles plugged into my receiver. One goes into channel 1, which is the steering. One goes into channel 2, which is the throttle. One goes into channel 3, which is the power to my fan on this particular car. This car has a fan. And all the others are blank or left open. Now I'm going to take my receiver that comes with a GPS system, and one at a time I'm going to remove the wire bundle from channel 1 and then plug it into the corresponding port on the new receiver, along with then I'm going to do channel 2 and then channel 3. So one at a time, carefully, so that I don't mix it up. I'm going to plug channel 1 into channel 1 on this receiver, channel 2 into the channel 2 of this GPS receiver, and channel 3 into the corresponding channel 3 slot on this new GPS receiver. So hold on while I do that, folks. Okay, I've swapped the receivers, and a little heads up here, we got to talk about polarity here. I forgot to mention that. Make sure the black wires are toward the back end of the receiver, and the red and white wires pointed toward the front end of the receiver, toward the antenna built into this particular receiver. Otherwise you might have some problems. Okay, but anyways, the next thing we need to hook up is this GPS module. Okay, and it has, again, black wire and white wires. The white wires go toward the front of the receiver, and black wire goes toward the back. And again, this gets plugged into the slot that says GPS. So hold on while I do that, folks. Okay, the GPS module is plugged in, and there it goes sliding off. But the next and final thing we need to plug in is the battery voltage, okay, for our telemetry of remaining battery power. Now, for my particular car here, it has an ESC with a built-in port here for measuring that battery power and sending that to the receiver. However, there are folks out there that have ESCs that do not have that slot, and for that, there is a cable provided in the package for those people, and this side plugs in to the receiver, and these little prongs on the back of this wire plug into the balance port of your battery. Again, this is for those of you that don't have this type of an ESC. Fortunately, mine does have that type of ESC, and I'm going to use this particular cable, which makes it real simple. I just plug it into the ESC and plug it into the receiver and leave it plugged in. Very simple to do. One thing, polarity does come into play here too. The negative side on this port here is inboard, so I want to make sure the black wire is on the inboard side of the receiver or inboard side of the ESC before I plug it in, this wire in. And then again, I need to worry about polarity when I plug it in to the BVD port on the top here, making sure that the black wire is pointed toward the back end of the receiver. Okay, I have everything connected the way it's supposed to be connected. The GPS system, the receiver, the battery power cable. But the next thing we got to worry about is real estate. Where are we going to install these? Again, I already removed the old receiver, and I got the new receiver in here. But I noticed that there's no room to install the GPS in the back anywhere. But there is a nice spot up front where I can install the GPS. And there is still room in the back where I can install the receiver. So I'm going to move the receiver toward the back end and the GPS toward the front. And I'm going to mount them to the base using 3M sticky tape that is provided, and also they also provide some zip ties, so I'm going to use these also, possibly. So hold on while I mount the GPS and the receiver to the car, and I'll show you where they go. Okay, and here's the final installation where I finally put the parts. I put the GPS up front where the receiver used to be, and I moved the receiver back where there was nothing before. Okay, again, there wasn't enough real estate to put both the receiver and the GPS up front, so I had to swap them both here. There is a little bit of the problem here getting this door open and shut, but to put the battery in, but I think I can get by without. Maybe I need to open that up a bit. See, I can still open it up all the way to insert the battery. Make sure the battery still gets in there. And let's put it in there and slide it into place. And make sure I can shut the door for the battery. And close it. Yeah, there we go. So we are good to go, actually. Oh, no, we're not. We still got to take care of the antenna. So let's do the antenna next here. There's the antenna for this thing. Okay, we're going to install the antenna mount. This is the antenna mount that comes with it. So just a little piece of plastic that you slide over the antenna like so. And it has a little indentation for the wire. And then you can slide it down there and then install a little piece of 3M tape on the bottom here and then mount it in the back of your car like so. And hold on, I'll do that and I'll show you the final product afterwards. So hold on. Okay, there's the antenna mounted with its mount right there. And sticking up right there. So we are more or less fully installed here from front to back. Okay, there's the GPS system and the receiver system and the antenna for the receiver all installed. So we should be good to go. All I need to do next is charge up the battery, open up my Hyper Wheels app, install it on my phone, and we should be good to go. So, okay, I forgot one final important step, and that is binding the new receiver to the transmitter. And to do that, to put this into bind mode, you need to hold down that function button on the top that I told you about for lights. Hold that down while turning on the transmitter. The transmitter on-off switch is on the base here. And that will put this into bind mode. Notice the blinking green light. And then all we need to do then is turn on the transmitter. And when you do that, hold the drone, or hold the phone, or the car like so, just in case we got the throttles and the controls mixed up. Okay, I'm going to turn on the controller, and we are bound. So we should be good to go. Let's see if the steering is working. Steering is working. And let's see if we got some throttle. Throttle control, we're good to go. Okay, there's one other thing I forgot to show you how to do, and that is to hook up the Hyper Wheels app to this car. What you need to do is turn on the controller first, then turn on the car, then open the app. And in the app, you'll notice there's a blinking Bluetooth insignia. Make sure your Bluetooth's turned on your phone, by the way. But click on that blinking Bluetooth insignia, and you're going to get a devices list. And among those devices is the Hyper Go device. And you just select it, and it will automatically connect to it. And I'm connected. So I'm good to go. So let's take it now out into the field or out for a drive. Let me make sure it's working. Putting it here, lifting it up. Yep, there goes the throttle. So it's working. Let's take it out and drive it. Hope you enjoy this drive. Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and welcome to Pleasant Ridge Park on a beautiful day here in, what is it, September. Okay, we're going to do the test drive of the HG T22. There's my wife and dog over there. Dog's wondering what I'm doing. But to turn this on, we first need to turn on the transmitter. And then I need to reach up inside of the car here and hit that on-off switch on the ESC. And I think that's on the right side of the car, if I'm correct. Nope, it's on the left side, of course. So hold on while I find that on-off switch. And there it is. So let me press that. Hold it down until I hear there we go. I heard the ESC's chirp. And the car should be ready. So let's see if it is. First off, before I open it up, I want to make sure that this is, actually it is trimmed nicely. And also I'm going to turn down the steering trim. I don't want to, we're going to be going fast. I'm going to turn up the throttle dual rate all the way. Whoa. Steering trim, I shouldn't have touched that. I wanted to touch steering dual rate. Okay. Okay, we're steering. Now I'm going to turn down steering to rate. That's the one I want to turn down. So it turns slowly. I don't want to turn too fast. Need a little more control in that though, just a little bit more. Okay, we're good there. Now, I am going to open up the app and we're going to connect the app to the controller, and the controller is going to connect to the car. So hold on while I do that, folks. Okay, this is the Hyper Wheels app, and I need to connect to the Bluetooth. And to do such, I'm going to hit that Bluetooth icon in the upper left corner, and then we notice we got HyperGo, and we're going to select HyperGo. And this will automatically connect. So to connect, you need to first, you just open up Bluetooth, but don't connect through your Bluetooth settings. You connect through the app. Okay, so we should be good to go here. I'm going to put on my shades on this sunny day here so I can see what we're doing. Got them on, almost got them on. And let's see, okay, we got throttle control. Let's see if this thing can really do 60 kilometers per hour. So first off, let's go up. And I'm also going to start recording the speed. And to do that, I believe there is a record option. Where are you, record option, if I remember correctly? There it is, timer. And then we're hit play. And we're recording. So let's try it. Let's go up this way. Full speed. Wow, that thing does move. Turning it around, coming back my way. Wow. Wow. Turn it around, come out of the grass, come out of the grass. I want to do that again. Okay. Gee, Louise, this thing is fast. Turn it around, coming up this way. I don't know what the top speed was, but let's hit it. 35 mile an hour, folks. So yeah, this thing's supposed to do 37. So we're close, we're damn close. Cool car, huh? Both this car and this HG T22. Okay, now let's, in the lower left corner, let's hit that map icon, see if we can come up with the map of the area. And is there an option for, oh, I'm looking to see if there is an option for satellite map. There we go. Satellite. And that shows where we are in the parking lot. Notice the parking lot's dirt. Originally it was dirt. They paved it. That's why I'm here, folks. Let's see it going up. Look at that wheelie. Oh my gosh, this is a fast car. MJX got a winner both in this this thing is incredibly fast. Now, for this particular car, you really need a good controller. The stock controller that comes with this MJX car, it just doesn't work like this would. This is a good controller that comes with this system here. Good Lord, that thing is fast. Let me show you how fast that is. Let's bring it up out here, and I'm gonna hit the hyper button on it, the controller. We'll go down there a little bit, turn it around, and I'm gonna hit this hyper button. Ready? Whoa! Does a wheelie. This thing does wheelies real well too, by the way, folks. Come and bring it over here, show you that. Good Lord, that's a fast car. MJX has got a winner here. Not only this controller system and this, this GPS system, but the car. That is one fast car. Zoom. I like this car. Like I said, this is a keeper, and I'm going to keep this system connected to it. Lordy, that's a fast car. So yeah, this can do as advertised. MJX, usually when they advertise something, it does what they say it can do. Okay, they're not like some of these other fly-by-night companies. Let's come out of that. I'll go back to this and bring it back over here. So, okay. Let me turn up the steering rates a little bit here so I can turn it a little bit faster. Wow, I like this car. Woo-hoo, I hope I didn't break it. I like this car. This is the car you want, folks. I gotta say, and this system too. This controller system's really nice. This, this controller is not bad. It's got steering dual rates. It's got throttle dual rates, steering trim. That's what you definitely need for all cars, actually. Well, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Look at that thing spin. Look at it drift. Bring it closer here. Bring it over here. Let's do that. Okay, I just wanted to show you that. Let's see what our top speed was, folks. If I come out of here and go into that. What was our top speed? We're going to stop the recording, pause it, and see what our time was. Doesn't it tell us? Well, I was recording it. It's supposed to be telling us what our max time was. There we go. 36 miles per hour was our top speed. Average speed was 10 miles per hour, and the distance we traveled was 0.82 miles. So there we go. And if we go to the map, let's go back to the map. Let's see, did it actually plot our course? I was hoping it would plot the course, but apparently not. It didn't plot it. Let's just go around again. It shows where it is. I can see that. It shows me driving down there. I can see the little car on my screen, but I thought it would plot the distance we traveled. Let me try the different map then. Go in here and try default and see. No, it doesn't show there either. So I'm not sure. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I just don't know how to do it. But we're going back to this and bring it back. So that is the T22, I believe. Cool system. Really nice. Get off me there, bug. Really nice controller. I like the controller. Again, this system works with most RC cars that have their separate ESC from the receiver. Those with integrated ESCs or integrated receiver ESC combination, this is not going to work. But those cars that have separate ESC and receiver, this will work. So pretty nice system. I like it. So hope you enjoyed this drive. This is Quadcopter 101 holding up this car here. I like this car. Quadcopter 101 signing out. Hi, Quadcopter 101 here again. Hey, if you want to get your own shout out in one of my future videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel. It's real simple. Just go to my channel page and click on that subscribe. And also make sure to click that bell button right next to the subscribe button. That way you get notified when I release a brand new video immediately and give you a chance to get that first shout out. So give it a try, folks.